What up, family? This one gonna be water from plants. So here we go. Water collectors. Cup-shaped plants and cavities between the leaves of bromeliads, many of which are parasitic on the branches of tropical trees, often collect a reservoir of water. Bamboo often holds water in its hollow joints. Old and yellow stems are most likely to be water-bearing. Shake them. If you can hear water slurping around, cut a notch at the bottom of each joint and tip the water out. Uh, then they have an illustration of a traveler's tree, Ravenala madagascariensis. One of the banana family can hold 1 to 2 liters of water between the base of chevron of leaf stalks. And I'll show you the illustration of it right there. And that's the chevron, the little thing right there, if you didn't know. Alright, vines. Vines with rough bark and shoots about 5 centimeters thick can be a useful source of water. But you must learn by experience which are the water-bearing vines, because not all have drinkable water and some have a poisonous sap. The poisonous ones yield a sticky, milky sap when cut. You will know not to try that type again. Otherwise, it is a matter of trial and error and worth trying any species. Some vines can cause a skin irritation on contact if you suck them. So it is better to let the liquid drip into your mouth rather than put your mouth to the stem, and preferably to collect it in a container. To obtain water from a vine, select a particular stem and trace it upwards. Reach as high as possible and cut a deep notch in the stem. Cut off the same stem close to the ground and let the water drip from it into your mouth or into a container. When it ceases to drip, cut a section from the bottom and go on repeating this until the vine is drained. Do not cut the bottom of the vine first, as this will cause the liquid to run up the vine through capillary action. Roots. In Australia, the water tree, desert oak, and bloodwood have their roots near the surface. Pry these roots out from the ground and cut them up into 30 centimeters lengths. Remove the bark, suck out the moisture, or shave to a pulp and squeeze over the mouth. It is not easy to find some of the most useful desert roots unless you have been shown by someone with experience. Australian Aborigines can identify a tiny twig which grows from a football-like bulbous root, which can be a lifesaver. But unless you have been shown how to find them, it is not worth expanding your energy and resources looking. The buri, coconut, and nipa palms all contain a sugary fluid which is very drinkable. To start it flowing, bend a flowering stalk downwards and cut off its tip. If a thin slice is cut off the stalk every 12 hours, the flow will be renewed, making it possible to collect up to a quart each day. Nipa palms shoot from the base so that you can work from ground level. On grown trees of other species, you may have to climb up them to reach a flowering stalk. Coconut milk has considerable water content, but from ripe nuts it is a powerful laxative. Drinking too much will make you lose more fluid. Cacti. Both the fruit and bodies of cacti store water, but not all cacti produce liquid safe to drink. The saguaro, the giant multi-fingered cactus of Arizona, is very poisonous. Take care to avoid contact with cactus spines. They can be very difficult to remove, especially the very fine hair-like ones, and can cause festering sores if they stay in the skin. The barrel cactus, Echinocactus grusoni, can reach a height of 120 centimeters. It's found in the southern United States through to South America and requires considerable effort to cut through its tough spine-covered outer skin. The best method is to cut off the top and chop out pieces from the inside to suck, or to smash the pulp within the plant and scoop out the watery sap, which varies from tasteless in some plants to bitter in others. An average size 100 centimeter barrel cactus will yield about 1 liter of milky juice, and this is an exception to the rule to avoid milky sap plants. All right, that's it for water. Um, I just wanted to read y'all that passage because water is the most important necessity when it comes to survival. Um, and I do have other chapters that I am going to be getting to in the next few months or so. I have other things that I'm working on as well, but I'm going to show you the table of contents, and any of you are welcome to request that I read one of these chapters. If y'all want to know anything, uh, you can inbox me on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook. It's the same as my YouTube name. Send me a message and you know, tell me which chapter y'all are interested in or whatever, and I'll post it as soon as possible. So, but here's the table of contents. All right. So, all right, that's it for today, family. Peace. Stay up, and I'll see y'all some other time.